we all know, Father's Day was last week, and I had an opportunity to sit down and talk to my dad and ask him some questions to get to know him on a deeper personal level. Just a short history lesson. August 10th, 1978, my parents had TJ. Following year, July 7th, 1979, they were married. Exactly 9 months later, on the 1st of April, 1980, my sister Teresa was born. And on that very next April, on the 14th, I was born in 1981. And that's when he became my dad.
Well, here's Terraine Casey Sr.
What do you remember most about your father?
The most was taking me to Busch Stadium to see the Cardinals.
Who was your best friend in elementary school?
Elementary school, Kevin Kinder, and I'd just say Ernie Brown as well.
What was your first job and how'd you do?
Paper boy. I was a paper boy. Yeah, buddy. I remember, the Democrat, the canvas bag, and my buzz bike. It was a cool buzz bike too, man. You should have seen it. Stick shift in the front, sissy bar in the back, dude. Slicks, extended forks. It was a cool little job, except for when it rained. When it rained, it wasn't very good.
Have you ever won an award?
Yes, I won the John Philip Sousa Band Award out to Pi High in 1975. And speaking of my friend Kevin Kinder, he also won it as well at Festus High School.
Who was your mentors growing up?
I would have to say my Uncle Eugene and my Uncle Les.
What mistake did you make that taught you the most? All right, we'll skip that one. Describe yourself in high school.
Nominated vice president of the freshman class. I was a jock, played football, basketball. I was on the varsity team my freshman year. High school band, just being a hippie.
What do you truly enjoy about being a father?
Watching my children grow up to be productive men and women, and to give me great, loving, beautiful grandkids.
Do you think today's father has it harder or easier than you baby boomers?
I think today's fathers actually have it a little bit harder.
What traditions and values was passed on to you that you passed on to your children?
I came up, it was always yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Manners still with you today.
What's your bucket list?
Bucket list, I don't know, bucket list, and that's a very good question that you would ask. I like to travel. I want to see the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, things like that. I don't know, I like to go over to the motherland, check things out. I like to be at the Grammys, not really just doing my own song, performing it, but hearing somebody sing and perform a song that I love.
Dad, what world event had a big impact on your life?
The assassinations of Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and Robert Kennedy. It had a big impact on not just my life, my mother's life, just the whole African American community.
Is there anything that you ever wanted to tell your children?
Just be who you are. Never feel nothing is impossible. Things are improbable, but nothing is impossible. Go for your dream. Go big. Keep God in your life. That is one thing that I'll pass along to you.
And last but not least, how would you like to be remembered?
I would just like to be known as someone who cared about others, wasn't perfect, made some mistakes, stumbled in life, tripped, fell, was able to crawl to get back up. Justifiable man, I will admit to it mistakes. I don't claim to be better than anybody. Only thing I want to do is be able to stand on my own 2 feet to compete, and compete till I can't compete anymore. He loved his kids, loved his wife, would help you out whenever he can. Really blessed that the Lord seemed fit, that he still had use for me, and was able to kind of pick myself up by his graces and move on with my life. But I'm just TC. I always will be TC. I am who I am, and I like that.
Hey, Dad. Well, I'd like to appreciate it. This has been an honor of me making this video.
Well, it was an honor for you to come and do a video on me.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, son.
All right, we love you.
Good.
It was good to be able to sit down and talk to my dad and still have my dad here to ask him questions about his youth and his past, and we had fun. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Terraine Casey. I'll see you next time. Peace. I always thought that my dad was invincible, and he only had one weakness: a Lego.